Hey everyone, it is Forever Sunshine, and today on my channel is part 2 to my first video for Pajama Madness Wednesday. Yeah, and I brought that back after stopping it for a long period of time. But yeah, so I'm back and ready to show you guys some fun tutorials and stuff in my pajamas. So today I am doing a tutorial, and that tutorial is on how to make a trick-or-treating bag while you're out with your friends trick-or-treating. It's really fun and easy to make. All you need is a hot glue gun, extra glue sticks just in case you need them, markers, scissors, pens, or any paint or stickers you want to put onto your thing. Okay, so to start off, you need a big sheet. That's probably like that big. I already glued down part of it. And you want to fold it like this and glue down the edges. So how you want to do this is, let me face the camera down to where you can see it, is you want to take your hot glue gun and about halfway up, not all the way up because you need some places to put your stuff, you want to put a line of hot glue. You can also tape this wherever you would like. And if you're using a hot glue gun and you're young, like ages up to 9, you might want to ask your parent for some help with the hot glue gun. So really quick, after you put it down, you want to put it down onto it. You might want to be careful when you put it down, like use a pen or something so you don't burn yourself on the stuff. So that's another reason why you might want to sew it. Just, I am terrible at sewing. Let's finish it. Mine dried a little, so reattach that down. So now you want to go to your other end and do the same exact step you did. I'm going to plug my hot glue gun in because it's not that hot anymore. And then do it. Okay. And another reason why I'm using hot glue is because it takes faster to dry and it's easier. But it's also really fast if you decide to do something along the lines of sewing. You don't have to deal with it drying. Yeah. So I changed my mind and I decided to go all the way up with this. But you don't have to. Just whatever you would like. And I just need to check if it's glued down. And if it isn't, you want to glue it some more. Now this tutorial is really fun to do. And you don't have to just use those old boring jack-o'-lantern bags. Well, not really bags, buckets, but yeah. You want to make sure you have a lot though, so it sticks. Alright, so now check if any sides are popping up. And now after you've done that, you want to flip it over. And this part is really easy. You just want to fold it back. This is optional. Just like a little bit. And then hot glue that down. But I decided not to do that on mine. And on this side, it's not glued down all the way. So I'm just going to... Okay, so this is the time where you want to put in another glue stick once it starts running out. And it also helps push out any excess hot glue. Down, and if there's a little bit of messed up ends, you can always glue them. On the booty, and she said, not this way. That song is my favorite song on the radio right now. Fab. But that has nothing to do with Halloween. I do not know why. I just started singing it randomly, and yeah. So I just had a little incident with my hot glue. I got some onto my thing. But a good thing is, if it dries, you can always peel it off. No worries. And yeah. So, now that you've done that, get like a paper towel or something to put it on. Now is time to check your bag. And make sure there is no holes in it, so your candy doesn't go falling out. And that's what happened on mine. Whole entire side, right here, all of it all stuck. And on the bright side, you can just peel all that off. But if you're using it on paper, there's a different story. It might not come off as good as it does on fabric. Now you want to go back in and try to glue it back down. What do you say? Just excuse my weirded out singing. I just am in love with that song. Babble. This might be annoying, but don't turn the video in. I just burned myself with the hot glue, so that is something you do not want to do. Well, me. Dang. So check both sides. Of it. And that would probably work. Okay, so now that you got your pillowcase, if the top is a little uneven, all you can have to do is, you're probably done the hot gluing unless you want to hot glue on a handle or something like that, but that will be later. So now just trim off any part of it you do not want. There's like a long strip on top of mine, so I'm cutting it off. And the good thing about this is if you are deciding to put a handle on it, you can just use this as the handle instead of cutting a whole new piece. So this side's not hot glued all the way, so I'm going to fix that and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, I am back and I fixed my handles. I got 2 strips of fabric that I'm now going to be turning into the handles. So how you want to do this is make it however long you want your handles to be, however wide, and it should look a little bit like that. Next, when you got it the way you want it, you can just simply hot glue that. Again, be really careful and have assistance if you're a younger person. Okay, so after you have that, let that dry for a little bit, then flip it over to the other side and do the same step with another one. This one got a little messed up, so I am just going to cut it real quick until I got it to there. Okay, so measure your handles. And you want them to be the same length as your other ones. And now put those down. And then do the same to the other. Okay, so now that you have glued those handles down, you say hi.
Hi.
You now want to flip it back over to the front side. And now it's time to decorate it. So we can just put the hot glue gun to the side right now. You do not need that anymore, unless you're hot gluing something onto it. Yeah, so now what's left to do is write stuff on it with random colors I'm going to draw a candy corn on mine. And you can also attempt to draw